Hi, my name is Regina Awong. For those of you that have not met me before, I am your Democratic candidate for District 148 in Georgia. Like I said before that I'll be giving weekly snippets. This time I would like to address the topic that is nearest and dearest to me, which is healthcare. I am the healthcare candidate for Georgia. What I mean by that is that my priority as a representative is going to be healthcare expansion. A lot of you may not be aware of this, but as we speak, there are 600,000 to 800,000 Georgians that are currently left out of the healthcare system as a result of Brian Kemp. His denial to accept Obamacare has left 600,000 to 800,000 Georgians out of insurance. And as a clinician who works at a small hospital in rural Georgia, we are left to deal with this population that comes through the hospital without any health care. But the saddest part about it is the fact that most of these people work 2 to 3 jobs and they are barely able to make ends meet. If you are paying for your own healthcare insurance, be glad. For those of you that are buying your own healthcare insurance, although Obamacare is better, it's more expensive. We all know that. Look at our co-pays. It has all gone up. So can you imagine someone who is making $1 or $2 above the qualifying amount that will allow them to have Medicare, which is like $1,200, somewhere between $1,100 and $1,200. Can you imagine making $1,300 and somebody is asking you out of that money to buy your own health care? How are you going to survive? After day in and day out of watching people come to the hospital through the ER for things that they would have easily been treated with only because they did not have the health insurance to go to a primary care in time, it breaks my heart, and my heart has stayed broken. At this moment, I just got tired of complaining and crying with these families when you ask what happened. Why didn't they come last month? Why didn't they come 6 months ago? And they're like, because they don't have insurance. We've been telling them to come. And you look at it and you are like, why? So you see people day in, day out, they die right before your own eyes because they are poor. I want you guys to take a moment and think that if America is truly the richest country in the world, why are people dying for lack of health care? Why are people dying for lack of access to health care in the richest country in the world? Take a moment and think. As you all know, if you have been to my website, you will know that my motto is be your brother's keeper. Because all of these things are happening because of the greed, the corporation greed. At the end of the day, it's the insurance company that wins. As we currently speak, we have Trump and his cronies right now in the court system fighting tooth and nail to get rid of the pre-existing condition within the Obamacare. Just think about it. For all of you that have diabetes, asthma, Parkinson's, multiple sclerosis, Guillain-Barré, cancer, imagine what that means for you. That means you're stuck at the current job that you have. If you're making $5 an hour, if you're making $15 an hour, $16 an hour, you cannot have any upward mobility. You can see the best job in the world, but guess what? You cannot take that job. Because if you take that job, your insurance will not be covered. Can you imagine having cancer and having to pay for your own medication out of pocket? Just take a moment to think. Because I have a friend who is not paying, whose monthly injection for her cancer care is $18,000 a month. Take a moment and think. Which one of you can afford $18,000 a month out of pocket to keep yourself in remission? Now tell me if you don't deserve to live. That is what we are facing right now. Because as we speak, Donald Trump is fighting to get rid of pre-existing condition. Not only is he fighting to get rid of pre-existing condition, he stands in front of the people that he is fighting to get rid of their pre-existing condition and tell them the exact opposite. He just lies right in their faces, looking them in the face and lying to them. This is the leader of the free world. Take a moment and think. If you're mad as hell, you have every right to be. Because right now, I am mad as hell. As a clinician, I am sick and tired of going to families and telling them, I am so sorry. You know, I don't know, you know, if he's going to make it. I'm tired of family members coming to me and say, oh my God, what does stage 4 cancer means? Does that mean he's going to die? How long does he or she have to live? I'm just sick and tired of looking them in the eye and trying to tell them that nobody is God, but knowing deep down that, you know, the statistics are really against them. You know, you never get used to heartbreak like that. You never do. If you do, you're not a human being. But these people that make these decisions that affect this group of people, which is the most of us, they don't give a care because they don't get to look these people in the eyes and tell them all this horrible news. Now, I'm sick and tired of it. And if you're sick and tired of it, like I'm sick and tired of it, I urge you to join my campaign. Because currently, the case for Georgia is that my number one goal is for Medicare expansion. Because we had denied receiving federal help, we allowed 800,000 Georgians to go without health care. I am the candidate to go back there and put a face to those faceless people that have nobody to advocate for them inside that within the Congress in Atlanta. I will go there and fight for them and put a face where there have been faceless people before, and let those people that are there to know that these are real human beings, that every life counts, and that if they think their lives of their family count, they better be thinking that everybody has a family and everybody deserves to live. So please join my campaign. Go to supportforregina.com and support me in this journey. I badly need your financial help in order to attain this goal. Together, we are going to move Georgia forward. Thank you.